So here we go. I even created a PowerPoint for this one. I don't know, we do have a lot of information to cover, so if we don't get through all of it, it's totally fine. I just wanted to get rolling with it. So, well, I cannot see y'all anymore. So if you want to talk to me, or if you have anything you'd like to share, maybe just yell at me and I'll stop talking. Okay, so this quote was actually from Fearless and Fabulous. Genuine confidence comes from within. Celebrate what you love about yourself and give up your self-limiting beliefs. Fearless and Fabulous. Okay, and happy birthday! I know Erica normally does not come on these calls, but still wanted to give her a shout out and happy birthday, Mom. And Elvis Presley's birthday.
Oh, yay!
Today also, no big deal.
Wow.
Yeah, fun fact, Sunday evening. Okay, so Girl Code, our homework, if you will, was to do intro through chapter 2. So I don't like not being able to see y'all's faces. So I'm just going to kind of escape out of this so I can see y'all. And y'all can still see PowerPoint, right?
Yeah. Oh, I see all 4 of us.
But you don't see the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
I don't see PowerPoint.
Oh. So I think I forgot my screen, but that's okay. So we'll go over this and then I will share my screen. Oh, actually, I guess I could share it now. My bad, guys. I was like, I can't see y'all. Well, no wonder, because I didn't have it on the right thing.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Yeah, well, let me just show you how cute it was. There. Now you can see the quote that I was reading. And you can see the birthdays, things, even though me. Okay. So I'll be 100% honest. I have never done a book club. So after today's little first session of a book club, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to share. Hi, Wayne. How are you? Wayne.
Hi, Suzanne.
I know you're back there making faces. I see your reflection in the window. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm just throwing this out.
Hey, J-Bone, how's it going?
Good.
Good.
Hi, Wayne.
Hey.
Girl code. Hashtag girl code. Okay, so intro. Were there any things in the intro that you really took away, that you highlighted or underlined? You don't have to share everything, but maybe just 1 or 2. I'll go first. So nothing will change until you change your mindset. And I think that is 100% true. So going for coaches, going for challengers, I truly believe that. It all starts here. And so many times when I have people that I reach out to that are like, oh, I just don't feel like I'm ready, I say, no worries. I'd rather you join us when you know you're going to succeed. Now, there is a difference between having the wrong mindset and just being lazy and not wanting to do it. So I try to make sure that I kind of fill them out. But if y'all would like to share anything that y'all kind of took away? No? Okay. Well,
I've never done a book club thing, so I include it.
oh, okay. Well, I mean, I just highlighted things. Oh, sorry.
Can't give any feedback as far as ideas because I've never done a book club.
Oh, well, I just highlighted things that stood out to me. So I don't know if y'all are big highlighters or underliners or note takers.
Are we on chapter 1 or 2?
Yeah. Hi, friend. Have you? we're on the intro, and
Intro.
just sharing like one or two takeaways or something that you highlighted or
Okay.
anything that stood out to you in the intro.
Stuff in the intro. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah. There was something that I didn't highlight, so I guess I need to highlight.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, it's your book. I highlight all on mine and underline. So
I really like the first, I guess it was like the first, on the second page, that first paragraph. About how she was talking about there's something dynamic that happens when women genuinely show up for each other, really just are honest with each other and take away all that. I highlighted that whole first paragraph.
yeah, I love that. I highlighted the first sentence, so I'm right there with you about showing up for each other and kind of giving each other tough love. So, okay, well then we'll move on to chapter 1. I thought it would be fun. Whoever would like to share, again, you don't have to. But on page 20, how it said, so writing your desires down. So I'll just throw out some of mine that my desires a 5-star diamond. I am declaring it. I have it written in multiple places. And so that is I'm just putting it out into the world. So proud of me. Help provide a comfortable living and family adventures and having a restful night, not worrying about finances and all that. So if anyone else would like to share their desires. Okay.
Oh, for me, I think it'd be get a new job.
Okay. I love it. I think that's perfect. And I would I don't know if you like writing your book, but I would make sure you have it written down because when I read this the first go around, I had 2-star and I marked it out and now I put 5-star. So I don't think there's anything wrong with your desires changing. And then there's a spot for like notes and takeaways. So I'm not sure if y'all filled in anything with that. I just put dream big, let all my fears go, make a plan and make it happen, be fearless. Those are my notes.
I haven't gotten to fill out their notes yet. I haven't had a quiet time and a gorgeous glass of champagne yet.
Yeah.
Maybe later tonight.
Okay. Perfect. Well, then we will skip on over to chapter 2. If there were any things that really stood out to you.
Well, something stuck out to me, but it was in chapter 1.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's something I know I battle with a lot. And it's the comparison trap.
Mm-hmm.
I fell into that really bad. Like, I'll look at, for example, my sister-in-law's posts. She's a Beachbody coach too. And like, I'll look at her posts and I'm like, man, she's got it all put together. Like, she's got this baby and she's just flawless, like every day. And I'm over here, I don't have a kid and I'm a hot mess, like every day. Like, and I just compare myself and then I just get really down and low and I'm like, man, I can't be like her. Like, look at her go. And then my husband's like, well, she's a stay-at-home mom, so she has the time. And he tries to help me feel a little better, but I'm still like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I love that you shared that because I think I've shared this with y'all before. Bo always teases me because I'm like, you be you. And you are beautifully and wonderfully made, and we all are. And that may be her world, but that doesn't mean it has to be your world. And a couple of months ago, I did a team VIP call about saying to have a healthy comparison. And I remember when I made Diamond and I got to go to my first Diamond retreat. Well, Jen also went to the Diamond retreat. And I remember reading her post about it and how she said, I'm one of hundreds of coaches in our organization that made it to the Diamond retreat. Well, I'm thinking in my mind, well, there's not hundreds of coaches that are actively coaching, but does the world of Facebook need to know that? No. Could those hundreds of coaches do what we do? Absolutely. And so I totally get where you are coming from. But what I feel like I did is I took her post and used it as inspiration. And how can I take that post and tweak it to make it my own and make it, fit my personality? So, yeah.
And your journey is completely different than hers. And you can make it, you can motivate people that maybe she's not even, can't connect with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you, go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
I was going to say, and you can always go in and just unfollow her. So then you don't even see it on your news feed. And then, man, I just am a hot mess over here with, Betsy Bunn, and she's with her fake eyelashes looking good. So, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with unfollowing certain people. So that helps.
Okay.
Okay, anything else?
As the mature person here, I would just like to say to Darcy that I think your posts are fabulous, and I feel intimidated by your posts.
Oh,
So
Very good post.
yeah. So I don't think that you need to compare yourself to her or to really anybody else, as long as you're true to yourself and what your comfort level is as far as posting on social media.
Mhm.
And I feel that if you are genuine and true to who Darcy is, it will come through to everybody that does see it, and you are going to reach people because you're genuine and you're you, and not trying to be somebody else or copycat somebody else. And I think that's true for every one of us. So, my posts are very, I would say, very reserved, very conservative for the most part. And I'm not out there as much as all of y'all are because just the type of person that I am. But I think you're doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
alrighty. So, chapter 2, were there any things that y'all highlighted or marked or that stood out to you?
I highlighted just a bunch of stuff about being your authentic self and finding who you are and what your journey is, basically.
Yes. Darcy, I think this chapter is really good for you after what you just said, because literally I underlined on page 26, stop comparing yourself to everyone else.
Yep.
And that strong and successful women do not wait for inspiration to strike. They become their own inspiration. So, find things that inspire you and all of us, really.
Mm.
Build my business around my gut instinct. So I feel like sometimes we may think, oh, well, this may be a good post, but I don't know, maybe I shouldn't put it out there. Just put it out there. And if it ends up being a horrible disaster, you can always go and delete the post, or learn from it.
I think this is where she was talking about how she was first scared to say how she didn't graduate college. And
Yeah.
then once she put stuff out there, she realized that other people could relate to that and like maybe respect her more. I think as far as coaching goes, there's a lot of times I'm like so scared to hit that post button like of my befores and stuff, because I'm like embarrassed about my before shots, obviously. But I know that like some people can look at that and be like, well, that she looks like me, you know. And so
Well, and just now, I was talking to my mom earlier because she had posted that picture with her shirt tucked in, and like someone had commented like, "Oh, look at you feeling all confident with your shirt tucked in," you know. And so I feel like sometimes our posts can just be inspired by what people's comments are. Like, I guess to me, I don't really tuck in my shirt. But to someone, that's a big deal. To tuck in your shirt, not be self-confident, or yeah. And so I told my mom, I was like, you know, you could use that as a post later on down the road, like how you do feel good tucking in your shirt, not worrying about stuff flowing out or whatever it may be. So, okay, so did y'all come up with break times? Because I feel like so often, I know I'm very guilty of it, that I'll have in my mind like, hey, I need to do this, and then I just keep scrolling in Facebook land. So I told myself that my break would be right after my power hour. So do my power hour and then just walk away from it all and do something else. I don't know. Y'all are all with me on that, which is great and wonderful.
I haven't going to fill out any of my stuff yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I've never done one, so I just thought it would give.
I read it all. I just haven't filled out my stuff yet.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I just figured
have
give
a
us-
hard, sorry, I'm having a really hard time hearing, like it's breaking up. I guess it's my tablet, but like I'm only hearing I hear 2 words and I skip a few words, and then I'm not hearing the conversation. So I'm gonna have to listen to this on the YouTube.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just share what I came up with, that I am young, I am humble, I am a caring coach. So that's something that I'm going to try to repeat to myself, just to help keep me in a good mindset. And then I didn't put down any notes or takeaways. So I don't know if y'all have anything else y'all would like to share about the intro through chapter 2. Nope. Okay. So looking ahead for next week, we will cover chapters 3 through 5. So I'm still planning on kind of doing this same breakdown where we share a little bit about what stood out to us in each chapter, and then doing kind of the assignment at the end, unless anyone else has suggestions. So moving on, going over this super fast, so we should already all know this, but we have our group that starts tomorrow. I am guilty of this, but I would just all make time to get all of our posts done and scheduled, and then just move on with our lives. Make it a goal, if you don't mind, trying to make it as personal as possible. I think they have great information, but maybe taking their information and twisting a little bit, or pictures that you've picked out, just so that way if we use their pictures before, they're not seen again. Ideally, I love videos, so a goal is if everyone could at least make one video. If you are just horribly scared of doing it, I am happy to do one with you. Just to show you it is a fun thing to do. So anyways, Vision board group. If you're not a part of it, I know I tagged all of y'all in it, but Lindsay Matway is one of the top Beachbody coaches, and she is offering a free Facebook group, which starts tomorrow. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go on Team VIP. It's posted in there. If you still can't find it, let me know. I would love for all of us to be in there. And it's just this upcoming week. Cheers to us. Did anyone have any new people that they wanted to put into the second January group? No. Okay. So I feel like all my people signed up for the first one. I do have one girl that has done it before. So since we only have one new person, my thoughts are I'm just going to talk to her separately and then add her in to our group that starts tomorrow, and I think she'll be fine. So 3-day refresh. If you have anyone that is wanting to do that prep week, January 13th through the 15th, the group is the 16th through the 18th. Whitney will be running it through Facebook. Darcy, I know, has someone that she had in the back. I have someone. So Mom and Ann, if y'all have anyone that randomly wants to buy it tonight or tomorrow, I think they should still have enough time. So just let me know, and I'll be sure to get y'all plugged into that Facebook group. And then the Winter Water Challenge, that'll be our free group, and that's January 17th through the 19th. So if you have your calendars, if you want to make sure that is in there, that would be awesome. So, we're all good with these dates? Yes. Okay. So, Super Saturday, this was my first time going. It was so much fun. Whitney, actually, I don't know if y'all know Whitney. Sorry, the screen, but this is Whitney, and she's my success partner. And she said last time we went, there was only 3 of them. So as you can tell from this picture, it certainly has grown. Sorry, you can't see Darcy. Oh, there she is. So mark your calendars since your calendars are out. Super Sunday, it is Palm Sunday. No, it will be in Austin. I don't know the times, but I think what I'm going to do for the incentive for March, if you hit Success Club 5 or 10, I will pay for your ticket to go to April Super Saturday. It was so awesome, so fun, very inspiring. Okay. Get out your note paper. You have 2 sheets, so you just need 1 sheet right now. These were the slides that one of the guest speakers at Super Saturday did, and she's a 9-star diamond, which is amazing. So what I would like us to do is I want you to look over this list, and if you and I can put all these slides up on our page whenever I post the call, so you have them. But on step 1, I would like you to pick 5 of these questions to answer. You're not answering them right now, but if you want to make a note that on step 1 to pick out 5 of these, just to kind of get 2017 in the right direction. So step 1, evaluate, pick 5. And you don't have to write them down right now. Okay, so step 2, that I'm going to write down is clear the clutter. And what I want you to do is write number 1, what is holding me back? And you're not going to answer it right now, but skip a few lines. And then what am I leaving in my past? and then skip a few lines, and how do I feel right now? And her bottom quote is, let dirt be dirt. I know her face is maybe covering it right now. And these are really meant for you to take time and think about, so that's why we're not going to do it right now. I just want you to at least have some guidance to reflect on. So put that paper to the side and get out your other piece of paper. And this is meeting your fears. And on that paper, write, I'm afraid of blank because blank. And the purpose behind this separate piece of paper is really dig deep and think of what you're afraid of. And honestly, if you want to take this not only with your Beachbody thing, but maybe in life in general. So Darcy had shared, you know, getting a new job. So thinking about, okay, what are my fears about, like maybe changing, you know, a new job, or maybe thinking about like building a house, or you have fears on that, or whatever it may be. Maybe it's challengers. I don't know if I could reach out to that girl because she looks super fit, but I know how awesome Shakeology is. And I think, you know, so whatever it is, what you're going to do is take time, write those down, and then you're going to burn them and move on with your life. Those fears go, and maybe you need a glass of wine when you're doing this assignment to really think about that, but you're going to write it down, burn it, and let it go. Okay, good? All right, let's get that other piece of paper back. Your original paper. So in this business, if you will, you definitely need to take the good with the bad and celebrate all of the positive things that have happened. So what I would like you to do, hold on. Oh, sorry. Sorry, that scared me. I thought Ashley was choking on, she's like ripped apart this teddy bear, and I thought she had, like, anyways, that scared me for a second. Okay, so moving on.
That's your fear.
Do what?
That's your fear.
Yeah, that was my fear, and my gut hurts right now. Okay, so write your positive. So write positives 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna write 3 positive things and what you learned from them. So positive things you've done in your business. And then write down 3 things that just did not work last year with your business, but what you learned from them. So 3 positive things and what you've learned from them, and 3 negative things and what you learned. Okay, so this next one I'm kind of excited about. So what fires you up? What gets you excited? What inspires you and just makes you excited about life? And so what you're going to do is you can just write down as many things as you can think of. You're going to then pick like the top 10 of that list. And she had suggested that you can make it pretty and pin it up somewhere. But really what I would see for this is using those top things. And once we go through that vision board training, you can use some of these things to inspire you on your vision board. Let me see what quote she has here. This little panel. Do more of what fires you up. Okay, So I think I'm going to stop it right here because it's already 9:01. Didn't realize it was that late. So anyways, this is my goal for all of us. I have not done these either, but I do have my notepad with it all ready to go. So this week for your personal development, you can take 10 minutes every day or however long to sit down and just start writing these things out. Look over chapters 3 through 5. And hopefully y'all are enjoying the Girl Code. I mean, my goal is for us to get through it this month, and then we can see what we think of it, and hopefully y'all enjoy the process. So, do you have any questions as far as, again, I will put these slides up so you can go back and look at them. And this is supposed to be a fun thing, so don't overthink it. It's just to help kind of get us in the right direction. I just thought that this presentation was so well that she did. I just wanted to share it with y'all. So, anyways, anything else? We're good? Okay, well, I will stop recording.